Back at it again with A Shorts Productions. So here we are. We're going to be doing our movie review about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So we got a couple likes, maybe dislikes, and comparisons about the movie. And we're going to be starting in just a few after this intro.
First of all, there are going to be spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, I advise you to stop watching this video. Go watch the movie and then watch the video.
You would like this video a lot more after you watch the movie.
Yeah.
And
don't watch it.
Yeah. Don't watch this video.
Do watch it, but after
watch the movie first.
And then watch the video.
Yeah, the movie was great. The movie was amazing.
Oh yeah, it was an amazing.
And you would like this video a lot more if you just watched the movie first. Now let's get into it. I got a couple likes. Let's do this. I like the animation about this movie.
The animation is amazing.
It was great.
Amazing.
I like the fact that it had a comic book feel to it. You know, it had the outlines and, you know, anytime a character would say something, he would
like
say...
the boom.
Yeah, boom. And then
it
it was
boom.
boom on the side, and that was amazing. I like the feel of the not being, you know, live action or trying to be live action. It was like a good animation.
It really separates it from the other animation we've seen in the past. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like Disney XD has a lot of them.
Scarlet. Meet the newest web warrior, Miles Morales. Or as he was called in his universe, Spider-Man, which is my name. Confusing.
Yeah. I
Separates
think
it from
it was like more of an evolution to animation. And it also separates it from any other Spider-Man you've seen.
It doesn't take you away from the story either.
No, I thought it was going to be distracting.
Yeah, me too. At first,
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like. Then I liked it. And
Yeah.
I didn't even notice it.
Me neither. I was like, you would kind of see the word scroll up through the movie as he's saying the same word, but it would be cool. It wouldn't be like, what?
Yeah, it wouldn't be distracting. Boom, it didn't look childish. It looked good.
No, it looked professional.
It's like I was reading a comic, but they were reading it for me, you know?
What was your first like?
I like the little Easter eggs in the movie.
Okay.
Like, did you notice all the Tobey Maguire references in the movie?
Yes. It had the part when he goes like...
Oh, yeah, the dancing, which I'm pretty excited about that, because they fixed that problem with the original movie.
Yeah, but what was the Spider-Man that did... which Peter Parker was it? Was the...
It was the another dimension
The
one.
other dimension
the
one.
fat
The fat one.
Fat Spider-Man.
Yeah, so I guess that's the one that we're familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another Peter Parker that's blonde in this movie.
Andrew Garfield.
And I guess it's Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield.
I mean, and they both have Aunt May and everything like that. It's not like it's a different mom or dad or storyline. It's the same. They
doesn't get younger.
Yeah. So I guess they don't get younger or anything like that. They have two Mary Janes.
Two Mary Janes.
So the base is the same storyline, just different colored hair, I guess.
Also, another Easter egg. You play Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah.
They had the suit in there.
Yeah. I remember that. And
white
it was
logo.
It was in the basement of the dimension that Miles Morales is in.
Yeah.
It was that.
The blonde Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was the blonde Spider-Man's basement. And
Spider Cave.
And it had
what was that? That's a cave?
I guess it's a spider cave.
It was so cool.
You you haven't seen anything like that in the other Spider-Man movies.
You've only seen that with Batman and Iron Man.
I guess maybe in the next movie, hopefully Tom Holland will have one. You know?
Iron Man could build it for him.
Yeah, basically. A whole bunch of different suits for Spider-Man.
Yeah, he has like 3 now.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, he has the...
In the new movie, he has another one with
the black one. So where is he going to hold all of them?
In the spider cave.
My third the second one is the storyline.
Oh yeah.
I think they really did really well telling the story of Miles Morales. It had like an underdog feel to it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. First, the Spider-Mans were so more
advanced.
They were advanced. They were really like
already knowing their stuff and everything.
He couldn't even swing.
Yeah, he didn't even know how to do the thing. He was like,
he couldn't unstick for like 20 minutes.
He was like, so what are you gonna do to how do I unstick? He was like, well,
you have to relax.
And he was like,
relax.
Trying to sing it.
I really like that because you don't see that, and those are questions that we as fans
want to know. Like, how do you stick and unstick off walls?
How do you know whenever you have to release it?
Yeah, release it and grab. They answered that in the film.
Double tap to release and whip it out again.
Okay.
Whip and release and whip
So you tap it twice.
Yeah, you tap it twice, and that's how you grab it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
How do you unstick?
it's the
You relax.
relax, I guess. You tension and relax very fast, I guess.
I guess. I mean, it doesn't really make that much sense, but they still answered it.
I guess.
They just didn't-
I like the new spider powers that they had in the movie.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Turn invisible.
he
That's
can
pretty
turn
cool.
invisible. I knew in the comic books, Miles Morales was able to kind of be invisible. In the comic books, he didn't really turn directly invisible. His suit was so black, and he would be in dark places, and he'd be very quiet. You could barely see him. You know, through like Peter Parker's Spider-Man suit is very bright blue and red. You could see that in a dark area. But
Batman sort of.
Batman.
Well, I've never
I guess
read
it was a
the- I've
Batman
never-
sort of. It was a Batman feel because at the black
Yeah.
suit, it had the Spider Cave.
I know.
Oh, yeah. I
They're
guess.
rewriting Batman.
But Miles Morales, and I guess if you put a Spider-Man, it kind of puts a little flair on it. I guess you know.
Was Stanley in this movie?
Yeah, Stanley was in. It had his own comic book store.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to miss him. Yeah, we were friends, you know.
Can I return it if it doesn't fit?
It always fits. Eventually.
Yeah.
That was-
that was
that-
pretty cool.
I looked to the guy next to me.
He saw his Spider-Man. That was pretty.
Yeah, and he was. I looked at the guy next to me. I was watching it and I saw Stan Lee and I was like, whoa, and the guy next to me said, yeah. It was so funny.
Cool. Yeah, I was really like, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
What was your second like?
You know, I like the multiverse thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a big fan of TV show The Flash,
Yeah.
and that multiverse stuff it was really.
Very interesting
It
how
was
they.
very interesting how Peter Parker was the same guy, but he was so different at the same time.
Yeah, they were both different. Had different like because
Hair.
he had different hair. He was actually able to keep Mary Jane.
Yeah.
And the other one, he couldn't keep Mary Jane, so he got all depressed and fat. He was
One
like,
of them died.
yeah.
So that was pretty sad.
That's the thing. So in this movie, kind of puts little details into the universe. Like if you're gonna say that the blonde one is Tom Holland, or
I feel like Miles Morales would be his personality, like Tom Holland, and then, you know, they really took all the things we like about the old Spider-Man movies and put them into one, which is it's pretty cool.
It's pretty good.
They put
And they had Spider-Gwen in there.
Yeah, Spider-Gwen.
I'll talk about that later. It's one of my other likes.
yeah, but they have Miles Morales would be like Tom Holland's personality, the mentor Iron Man,
Yeah.
and Tobey Maguire at the same time.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield, all the things, Gwen, you know.
All those.
They have all the things we like and put them into one movie.
That's great.
That's pretty cool.
That was
Also,
good.
with the animation, they have so much more room.
Oh yeah, they have a lot more things to.
They can do so much many things with that.
Because you're not having to like go to a location or build an entire green screen
The
set.
entire set,
Yeah.
like spend hours and hours
Trying to
making the
make
VFX and
and
then
then
making it look real. You know?
have your stuntman, you know, do everything.
The stuntman with the
just
CGI suit and
Exactly.
the tracking motions. No, it's just
It's just the animation, so you can do a lot more with that. You can fall from higher places and everything like that.
they can make things that will look fake in real life look real.
In animation.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, my fourth one was the Underdog feeling
Do
actually.
you have any dislikes?
I don't actually.
I have one.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be a dislike, but I understand it.
Okay. What is
Because
it?
at first, it felt a little too fast for me.
Okay.
It was a little bit fast paced, you know. We didn't really know Miles, you know.
Yeah. So.
It felt like I know that Spider-Man, like the spider bit him, you know. That was kind of fast for me. I mean, we do know the story.
Well, actually, they took a long time in the movie for him to bite. Like we think he was gonna the spider was gonna bite him, but then it didn't bite him. But like a long time. And then like as soon as she was about to leave the cave, he was like, "Oh."
Oh, that was funny. That part it was like, like the Rise in Action, we were like,
Yeah, we were like, "Oh my God, she's going."
nah, it's a spider.
Yeah, whatever.
It felt fast for me, and the relationship between Aaron and all.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Race between Aaron and Miles.
I know. Uncle Aaron.
Uncle Aaron, not Aaron Shorts. You guys know me.
No, Uncle Aaron.
Aaron.
I thought
maybe.
I thought it was performed really good.
Yeah, I think.
I didn't think at all. Even though I've seen Homecoming, and you know that Aaron in the comics, in the movies, he's always been a bad guy. Never thought of that.
Yeah, so yeah, in the comics, in the movie Homecoming, you can see what's his name?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland,
Tom
but
Holland, Spider-Man, and talking with him.
yeah, but who was the guy who played it? It was
I forgot his name.
Charles Gambino.
No.
Yes, it was.
Well, I don't remember.
The guy who played Aaron, he was like,
Aaron.
it was Charles Gambino.
He said, I have an uncle here. I have a
nephew.
nephew here.
I don't want those weapons in this neighborhood. I got a nephew who live here.
Those
And
guns in
so
here.
that's basically Aaron, and he was bad. He was a
He
criminal.
was still a criminal.
Yeah, and so you didn't think about that until
No, I didn't think.
until he takes off his mask.
I know.
You're like, well then.
I was like, for a big man.
And for a while, if Miles didn't take off his mask, he was gonna kill his own nephew.
I know.
You know?
He really was.
He really was about to kill his own nephew. And so, wow, I thought that was pretty good.
That was a pretty
And if we were
cool
already talking
arc,
about
yeah.
comparisons, let's go into detail about the gender switch and the villains.
Gender switch.
It was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It was the Doc Ock was
Doc
not a male in this movie.
Yeah.
They took really bold risks in this movie.
Yeah.
You know, having Spider-Man being blonde, and having Doc Ock be a woman, and it wasn't even metal, bro. It was like
it really wasn't. It was like a white. I don't know what it was.
It was
pretty cool though.
plastic almost. You know, squishy.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was kind of cool.
I mean, it is another universe, I guess.
Yeah, another universe.
I wonder if that's another, like, the blonde Spider-Man. Is that in our universe? Like, not the universe we're used to? Is that
Well,
the Peter?
okay.
Yeah,
So,
makes
and
sense.
Peter Parker would have to die. Hashtag Infinity War.
Staying in this dimension too long, your body's gonna disintegrate. Do you know how painful that would be, Peter Parker?
For Miles Morales to come, but I feel like that because he didn't die from from Infinity War in the movie.
He died because of camping.
Yeah, campaign.
Camping.
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 How do you
I
say?
don't know how to say it. I thought he was interesting.
Yeah, his body figure. Was,
I didn't like it that much personally, but I mean, it did make him seem big.
Yeah,
and
and it was an animation too. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
If
you played the game.
I think they did a real good job about having him have a reason to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was like his family died
Yeah.
and he wanted to get him back, and that's why he made the entire multiverse thing.
So they use that formula because they're like, you know, whenever you see a good villain, he always has like a reason.
Yeah.
Like a reasonable reason.
And that makes them.
We can almost feel empathy for
Yeah,
him.
and that would make some such a good villain.
Yeah, because he thinks what he's doing is
Thanos
right.
wants to do it to save half of the other universe.
Psychopath. But,
Yeah.
but I mean, it does make sense.
Yeah.
He already did it with one planet and it worked.
Yeah, and he talks about that with more. But let's stop talking about.
Yeah, that's another.
The other
Video. It's another video.
That's another video. Hashtag movie review for Infinity War. If you want that, post in the comments below. No. I don't know. Is there anything else you want to talk about? That's all you have?
Yeah. I thought it was a great movie. If you haven't watched it, you definitely should.
We didn't talk about the other superpowers Miles Morales. He can do invisible, but he can also.
Electricity or Venom?
It's Venom. It's the Venom strike that Miles Morales has. It's just two
Venom.
powers. Two powers that Peter Parker, I guess, can't do.
He can't do him. No, he was impressed.
Yeah.
And none of the others seemed like they could either.
Yeah, Spider-Gwen. Let's talk about Spider-Gwen for a minute.
Spider-Gwen.
So she's, I guess, from a different universe.
Shit.
But she been in Miles Morales' universe longer than the other Peter Parker had in the movie.
I guess.
Because they kind of met each other in school and everything.
Yeah.
Miles, let go.
Been on it. It's just puberty.
I don't think you know what.
Yeah.
She somehow got enrolled into school.
Right.
There.
How?
I don't know.
Is it? I didn't even ask her if she was a U.S. citizen.
You just walk into school.
You just walk into school and you're a student now. Right?
I guess, and it kind of explained her haircut.
She went to the nurse.
Huh?
She even went to the nurse.
Did she? Oh yeah,
to
because
get
of the hair. Yeah.
And they
didn't.
I don't know.
I guess they didn't have IDs there.
They don't have any.
That's a Belton thing.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there. I don't know how she got. I mean, she is Spider-Man.
Yeah, she Spider Girl. Yeah, whatever.
Spider Woman. Right?
Spider Gwen. How about that?
And Spider Gwen, she was so cool. I thought she was more. She was better at swinging too. She seemed like she was more.
She's more professional.
Yeah.
And in the Spider thing, in her universe, Peter Parker dies too.
Oh, yeah.
But Peter Parker's not Spider-Man in that universe.
Yeah, they're not. No, she's like And
Peter Parker's just her best friend. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
So Peter Parker's always involved with Spider-Man.
I guess so. I heard in the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, Spider-Man 3, she was supposed to be redeemed and come back as Spider-Gwen. But that would cause 2 Spider-Mans.
That would be so confusing.
I guess.
Spider-Mans?
Yeah.
I mean, they did have 2 villains, but in that movie?
Yeah, the Sinister Six.
I guess.
But
they were leading up to that, yeah.
And they showed the Sinister Six in this movie.
They did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did.
So talk about being fast. I think that it was really okay at the same time because they had so much to show.
Yeah.
Had so many villains to show relationship with, like how all of the villains, Aaron and
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock.
Goblin was even there.
Yeah, Goblin was there, and they were all friends. They were all trying to take down one Spider-Man.
Yeah,
and
they did.
Yeah, they did.
They did succeed at the end.
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker did die. Not our Peter Parker, but
the other Peter Parker. But yeah, to talk about how confusing this movie is. At the same time, it just makes sense so much.
Yeah, at first you get confused, and then
it starts to make sense. I think that's why I like the movie so much.
Mm-hmm.
And they had good foreshadowing in the movie.
Oh, they did.
They had he put his hand on Miles and he was like, "Hey!"
Oh, yeah.
And at the end of the movie, he's like, "Have you ever heard about the
shoulder touch?
The shoulder touch?
The shoulder touch." He said, "Hey!" Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was crazy. So
that's really all I have to say about the movie. I really liked it. You should go see it.
I think you should really go see this movie. It was thumbs up for me, 100%. You know, I'm a Miles Morales fan. You don't even have to ask that question. So yeah.
Check our latest video.
Yeah, check our latest video. You can check out this movie, the short film I made called The Johnson Family here. You can check out more about me right here. And that's all I have else for you today. I'll see you next time.
Hey! No.
Oh, yeah, you're right.